Alright, let's see here. Shows were live on that end. What about on this end here? Looks good. Sounds good as well. Screen's a little bit off kilter. Easy fix. Just gotta bring a few pixels down. It's a little bit bigger, but that's fine, I think. So, hello, people of the internet. It's I, Solar Dragon here with some more Fate Grand Order. It has been a few days since last stream, so some stuff has happened in the Apocrypha event. Because I desperately needed chains, I did go ahead and do the main story mission. So before we actually go into any raiding today, or anything else, other than, I suppose, claiming some stuff from the event shop, because I kind of forgot the event shop was a thing. Briefly there. Claim the afternoon at the fortress. And then I have 1,600 of these things, because Semirami's is so good. So good, so good. And I am nearly done with this, good lord. I really need to change those, so that's my excuse. Let's see here, so outside of Seek, which requires 200 for each of those, except for I think 400 of the 5-star currency. I'm gonna back out and go back in real quick, just so I can be certain of this. Yeah, so that's 200 of each of the 3 and 4. 400 more of the 4, and none of the 3. So I'm doing pretty good on the event shop here. Pretty darn good. Did complete a few master missions here. Is Nash gonna give us trauma again? By singing Twinkle Twinkle? Yes, she is. She's adorable, but she still gives trauma. More quartz fragments. And the last one is just the hippo plushies, which it'll get done. Let me take care of this real quick. Do our traditional, which by traditional I mean I occasionally remember to do it. Start of stream friend spin. Who's on the rate up right now, actually? Still you, too. Oh, that's why. There's a whole other banner that may or may not have the... No, wait, no, okay. This is the event summon. This is the pickup banner. Got it. I was confused there for a moment. There's the black one, and then there's just the story banner, which you have to be crazy to roll on, or misclicking like I did. Let's do our free spin. Let's see if we can't get any of the Angry Mango or the 3-star CE. We got none of them. Shame. I know I'm starting to get a little bit full on various things. I should probably store all these archer gems in actuality. They're being saved for gills, so... Oh man, those foes made their way right into my inventory. That could be annoying. Some Apocrypha quartz. Just to remind me, what do I have here? I do have some golden foes. You know what? I'm actually going to free up some space in my present box before I proceed to anything else. And we are going to utilize all the golden foes on Melt, because she is the next one in line. Got 4 sets of foes, so that's enough for 4. Scotty, Melt, and Gil. So only one more servant can be max foed out. Alright, let's take care of this real quick. Oh, I can also ascend Seek. I almost forgot about that. I can, in fact, ascend Seek, because I did get the final bit of the Ascension materials, so that's good. Melt is now 1300. Nice, nice, nice. And filter that out. Good. I do have some foes, you know, I've got to put away these archer gems. They are going to just clog up my inventory otherwise, and they're going to make me forget I've got literally anything else right now. Got quite a few of them at least, you know. 58. That's probably a level for Gil when it comes around. I don't think I'll be able to ascend Seek fully, sadly. And just checking this. Yep, still not quite there with the chains. Dem chains, dem chains, dem chains. I could definitely do Jean, though. She is likely going to be the next one that I max skill out. But let us fully ascend Seek here. Yes, yes, event limited turns, blah, 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 blah. He's going to be not limited. I will finish this event unless, God forbid, something happens to me. But that is a max ascension Seek there. I like that final ascension art. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. I really wish I knew what you were saying, Seek. You're a cool guy. I understood homunculus and master. Alright. And we'll pump him full of a few embers. I can literally do one set here. If I get a great suck, though, that could be all we need. So fingers crossed. Oh, damn, that was lucky. 77 off of that single great. Nice. And we could probably get him up to 78. Probably the rest of the way if we got another great suck, but I'm not going to hold my breath over that. Hey, Outlaw. It goes good. It goes good. How does it goes for you? Who did I unlock? Oh, I have a Astolfo's costume I could unlock. I completely forgot Astolfo had a costume. You know what? Sure. Let's unlock the Memories at Treefus costume there. I completely forgot Astolfo had a costume. Yeah, how be things on your end? Are you enjoying the raid farm? Or whatever people are doing with this? That's quite good, in my opinion. Almost double the ladder points. Damn. Been grinding like a crazy person for QP. Yeah, that's not too surprising. A lot of people are. I've been a little bit more conservative. I've been waiting for Semiramis to show up as the person, and once you know it, hey, thank you, Wabafet, for the hosting. I really gotta change that message. I really do. But yeah, now that Semiramis is here, I can start the grind in full. I couldn't grind earlier today because I was working earlier today, though. Each run gets you about 2 mil. Alright, but before we actually get to any raiding, I did have to do the story missions because I wanted to get started on it. So we are going to sit through the event quest log for Apocrypha Inheritance of Glory. Just 3 sections, so it's nothing major. So we'll start with section 4, Confrontation, Dual Swords, and Cavalry. You got about an hour left in your work shift. You're watching me stream while you're working. I feel honored. But please do not get yourself in trouble. Please. I'd rather you not get in trouble and potentially lose your job. Although I don't know what your job is, so you might be able to. In fact, hang on. Are you my personal CIA agent who's monitoring my computers, perhaps? You work from home, so it's all good. You're not saying no. Got him. Bye, Adelante. Ah, call center. Those jobs are not easy from what I understand. Man, I can't say exactly what it is, but something about this really bothers me. Agreed, but at least while we were fighting them, it was clear that they were enemies. And since it wasn't possible to talk with them, fighting was the only choice we had. Still, don't you think it's strange? Normally, no one can so much as scratch me unless they've got divine blood. But those guys practically beat me black and blue there. Yes, I see what you mean. It's possible there's more to Atalante and Spartacus' legends than we know. But there's absolutely no way Frankenstein could secretly have divine blood. I don't know, you know. I don't know. Zeus can get around, you know. Maybe Thor? I don't know. No, Loki's the one that gets around in Norse mythology, not Thor. Every call center is different. Fair enough. Fair enough. I actually considered working in a call center in college just to make money, but I just wasn't cut out for it, I feel. Origin's too modern, and circumstances of her creation ruled out entirely. Maybe so, but I can still feel spikes of pain from that mace of hers when she smacked me with the thing. That would have caved in anyone else's ribcage. Are you still alive, Achilles? Yeah, I'm very close to a full shop clear myself. I mean, outside of the Siegs, I'm done with the Hippogriff plushies. Outside of the Siegs and one set of gems, I'm done with the 4-star currency. It's mainly the 5-star currency, which isn't too bad, you know? Last I checked. How about you, Teach? I am, yes, as you see, though I am considerably worse for wear. I'm afraid it was my golems who could do. It was all my golems could do just to hold back one of the enemy's servants. Are you okay, Mommy? Are you okay, Jack? We think we're hurt a lot. Yeah, we're really hurt a lot. Oh no. But we're okay. We made fog and used it to get away. Oh, precious Dr. Jack. Spent a good chunk of Saturday. Nice. Yeah. I mean, from what I understand, there's still going to be raids when all the servants are done. That it's going to be like individual class. So, yeah. That's going to be the day for main farming. I mainly waited for Semi because I need the chains more than anything. Although I suppose I should have done Mordred, because I do need fangs as well. So, that's my own fault. Glad to see you're all alive. We don't think we're all alive, Mr. Custodian. And by that you mean... Yes, that's right. We need to hurry back to the fortress. You see, we actually faced 8 servants. And somehow those servants included both Jack and Evasperon. That was certainly a surprise. It was odd, I must admit, to be fighting a stronger version of myself. Currently Shakespeare was nowhere to be seen. Oh no, you don't mean... I'm afraid I do. They may have decided to divide and conquer, just like we have. And Caster Red may have gone to the fight Shakespeare. How would Shakespeare fight Shakespeare? Would they both put on a play, and whoever puts on the best play is the winner, perhaps? Because I can't see them... Actually, no, I can see them just going fisticuffs with one another. I can see that being one of the few occasions Shakespeare actually uses physical combat is against his duplicate. I thought I was a goner. Still alive. Ha ha ha, welcome back. I'm thrilled to see you're all safe, though not as much as I am to be safe. I say, is something wrong? You all seem quite disappointed. Don't tell me you were hoping I was dead. No, not at all. Not at all. Huh, be at ease, Shakespeare. We are, of course, all relieved to see you are safe. But Mr. Chiron, didn't you say we'd have to redo all the fortress's defenses if he died? I also recall you saying you would need to keep Masters safe now that the enemy has taken us by surprise. Only in the hypothetical sense, I assure you. Well, if the truth must out, then we must, and we all know it must. I was quite sure I had breathed my last when I came under attack. Thank goodness I'm so weak. And well, you know you're the real one because... Oh dear, not this trope. You don't really think I've been switched out for my evil doppelganger, do you? Then again, he was me in every sense, a perfect fast smile, so I may not be altogether credible here. That is, aside from the fact that he never said a word and was shrouded in a most ominous aura. Still, were one to suggest I might be a more complete version of myself by defeating myself, I could hardly gainsay them. Uh-oh, it seems I've talked myself into a corner. Oh world, that slippery turns indeed. Dismember. But child radiates excitement. Well, even if it does turn out to be the case, I see no great cause for concern. After all, if our assumptions are correct, the servants we defeated last night should come to our side. Yes, that's true. Very well then. Shakespeare, please remain close with me until the new servants arrive. One question, Professor. What fate might I meet should I decline to do so? I hope it does not come to that. Transient versions of him though you may be, would still pay me to fill the world's greatest rider with arrows. Heavens, you're quite serious, aren't you? Understood. Alright, now we just have to wait for the resummoning. Does this mean things are going well? I'm not sure. I have the sense that matters are progressing according to the enemy's plan. What about you, Sir Sieg? Yes, I agree. I feel like our enemy is going to come at us even harder, enough to negate our newfound advantage. Not to mention that it seems all their servants are gained divinity somehow. Those other versions of us were real tough. If they're even stronger next time, we may not be able to beat them. Yeah, we still have the same job. Sir Sol is right. No matter what they may come at us with, this is the only viable strategy we have. We'll just have to have faith that our opponent's strength is not without limit. Very well then, Sir Sol. No, on second thought, perhaps I should address you as our master. We'll be counting on you once again in the next battle as well. All shucks. Right, it was fine with me. Once I'd fallen, I wouldn't have needed to spread my wings and fly any longer. Captured. Hero of Greek mythology, provider of wind, retainer to Artemis, hero of the Argonauts, hunter of Caledonian born, noble beast. Adelante. It'll take more than cutting off my legs to stop me. Captured. Giant of a man who shattered the shackles of oppression, smiling rebel who lay waste to all who around him, indomitable monster of the Colosseum. Spartacus. Come with me. Captured. Dr. Frankenstein's greatest legacy. Girl revived with lightning. Patchwork body. Doll with a heart of fury. Frankenstein. Establishing all 37 spirit origins. This is not the end. I won't let it end. I'll never let it end. Probably something to eat. Is this for 2? Perhaps. Yes, it's not too much trouble. Sure, you're a fellow master. I can dine with you. We can exchange tips. Good, I'm glad. Right? Shall we? I hope it tastes okay. I can't tell myself. So you can't taste it, you think? Not very well known, not unless it's really sweet, and even then just barely. So the only way I can cook is use my powers greater girl's custodian to grant a wish. But I figured a little wish granting would be okay, especially if it was done to help you. Well, thank you. You know, I deserve to have wishes done to help me, I think. I think I deserve that. I see. Shadow border, a world of white nothingness, as far as the eye can see. Sounds like you have more than your share of troubles in your world, too. Oh, I'll say, I just wiped out an entire populace. I committed genocide. I'm fine. Don't worry though, I promise you'll be fine. Whatever happens here, I'll use my power as the Greater Girl's custodian to send you home. You have my word on that. So please, just think of this as an unusually long dream. Things take a turn for the worse, all you have to do is wake up. Dude, this is not the first unusually long dream I've had. Let's see. Prison Tower. Shimosa. I think at least 2 of the New Year's. I'm pretty sure the Hokusai one and the Musashi one were both dreams. Let me think. What other dream sequences have we been trapped in? Theoretically, you could count CCC as a dream. Very, very theoretically. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think... At least 4 dreams that we've been drawn into against our will. I might be missing a miscellaneous event here or there, but I can't think of them. Thank you. Don't thank me, I'm the one who dragged you all into this after all. But never mind that, I'd love to hear more about your world. I'm especially interested in what you were like before you became a master. Oh, come on! You could have thrown us a bone here for some backstory. Yeah, why do you talk different when you're a dragon? Oh, that, well... Nobody in my world ever had summoned a master before, so... I gave it some thought and figured I should try to act appropriate for that form, I suppose. In hindsight, I guess I might have sounded a little silly, though. Just a bit. I mean, all that faux Old English and stuff. What was I thinking? It was embarrassing. Please just do me a favor and forget all that. But it was so good! It was so funny. Uh-oh. Fran? Oh. So he's attacking me in the courtyard. Let's go! Yeah, Flowers, you might want to move your big dragon body. See, I'm impressed you understood her. I've got plenty of practice, man. Nonetheless, that dragon is my real body, and I'm afraid I can't move it right now. You can, just shove it into a corner if you want. I'm afraid that's the best I can offer. Sorry. Okay, what is Fran's strength score? Hang on. I need to see this. I need to see here. The Fate Grand Order wiki. Come on. I need to look up what is Frankenstein's friggin' strength rating. Frankenstein. Because that alone was hilarious. And somewhat adorable. Come on. Where are those stats? Oh, there it is. Strength of C. Hold up. You're telling me C rank strength is enough to move the mythical dragon Fafnir, even if it's just slow pushes. That's enough. Either the strength rating here is completely wrong, or Fafnir is surprisingly light. Either of which I could see being the case, you know. So that means, yes, it would seem this dragon is an oppress. Nope, not at all. Oppressor. Not an oppressor. That's a difficult question. After all, I came to this land to fight, to overthrow my enemies. So would it not follow that the dragon is a symbol of the oppressors here? He's not an oppressor. Very well, then I shall wait. The oppressors are sure to come. When they do, that is when I shall act, and my songs of triumph shall ring forth. In the meantime, I will wait here, in this flower garden. Good night, sweet rebellion. Hey, Akabara, welcome. Happy things. Raiding is going well for me. I've been raiding Semiramis today when I can, when I wasn't working, essentially. But, yeah, pretty much done with a 3-star currency, almost done with a 4-star currency, but I need loads of chains. And I mean loads of chains. Yeah, I know. I should have farmed Mo. I really should have farmed Mordred, but I was lazy, you know? So lazy. There, Fran. There. So they've both fallen asleep, huh? Well, they should wake up once night falls. Need the chains for Enkidu? Same here. Yep, that is essentially it. And you got the final Astolfo CE. Congrats. I just, at the beginning of today's stream, unlocked the Astolfo costume. So my Astolfo is now sitting at level 80,555 in the special costume, whereas my Sieg is sitting at level 77,555 because I don't have enough embers to finish leveling Sieg up yet. And if they've both been summoned, then she must have been as well. Atalante. Hey. I promised that I would do it as soon as I could, Akabara. Well, thank you. Achilles, was it? Do I have something on my face? Are you the same Atalante my old man told me about? I see, so you're Peleus' son. I remember beating him in a wrestling match once. That was a good match. Alante, I'm sorry to impose, but would you help me build a trap for tonight? Your skills as a huntress likely make you far better at placing a trap in the forest than I. Very well. I must ask, though, why was I resummoned? Actually, was I ever properly summoned to begin with? If we're inside the Greater Grail now, then what am I supposed to do? I believe we are meant to fight in order to keep the Greater Grail safe, even if we were indeed enemies in the original war. But I'm guessing that, you've been farming like a madman, Akabara? You've been farming every node except for the Astolfo node, I'm guessing? Well, that is no matter. I had plenty of other former enemies become allies before. You and I were both Reds, so I guess we were always allies. So the immortal Achilles is my ally now, huh? Usually I would find that encouraging, but if all our opponents have divinity, that does not offer much of an advantage. Perhaps, but even without his invincibility, he is far more powerful than any of them. Indeed, that is quite fortunate that Achilles is not on their side. Well, thank you for the 71 bits, Sakabara. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. I really do wonder if that's like, that is definitely 71 individual things, isn't it? That's kind of hilarious, but also kind of awesome. But thank you, Akabara. And another 24 bits. 95 bits total today from Akabara. Are you trying to bribe me or something, Akabara? You trying to bribe me for some specific reason? Especially since we are the only ones on our side with divine blood at the moment. You see, it's an odd feeling to know that a copy of myself is fighting for our enemy. Achilles, be sure to not drag my corpse around the fortress. I'm not gonna do that. If I was ever gonna do something like that, it'd be as a berserker. Huh, I was just kidding. Since I'm based on the data from the Great Holy Grail War began, my spirit origin has no recollection of this. But I imagine we must have exchanged similar quips before, given that we are both part of the Red Camp. Yeah, we probably both did. You know, I was hoping I'd get to meet you someday. My old man used to talk about you all the time. Had to split them because you could only send max of 71. That? Really? That's weird. Why would it only let you send a maximum of 71 bits? That's really weird. It's a post-bribe, first of all. Ah, I see. Achilles Zerker? Achilles Grand Zerker? I don't know. Hey, Randy. Welcome. Twitch is bugging out for you? That's not good. Well, I'm glad to see you here. Glad to see you are here. Stop that. It's embarrassing. Well, youth is such a splendid thing. I do not believe servants are either truly young or old. Is something wrong? No, there's just something nagging me about Shakespeare. Did you just find some evidence he's an imposter? No, nothing like that. What troubles me is that the enemy version of him decided to come to the fortress. Had it been any other servant, we might have faced eradication. 500 characters. If you sent 100 bits at once, it was... Ah, I getcha. It's been bugging out, or people's streams lag or buffer. So Twitch is having one of those kinds of days then. Lovely. It happens a lot, though. It happens a lot. A lot of people have been affected. That's... I mean, you know, Twitch, while it's a great platform, it still has its kinks. I see. In that case, I'll speak to the master and see if we can't stay one step ahead. So how have been things for you, Randy? You been doing plenty of raiding yourself? Alright, let's go.
Good luck, may your fortune smile on you all.
I doubt you'll need us on the front lines anymore, so I'll stay here and wait your return. Along with my golems, of course. Okay, Mommy, let's go. Okay, Jack.
Adelante.
Good luck. Right. To the twin gods I offer this. Phobius Catastrophe. Okay, twin gods. There's been research on him, and he killed 5,000 people single-handedly. No phantasm. 5,000 people single-handedly. I mean... Samson, like the Samson that killed Marie Antoinette, right? 1.8 out of 2 on the ladder. Nice. I'm only at 0.8 out of 2 on the ladder, so I've still got a lot to go, but luckily it's Samirami's raiding time, so I'll raid and get those chains. me, Ryder. Stealth is no phantasm. This hippogriff can pass through any kind of attack. In that case, we'll just continue to attack until it rematerializes. Come, Shion.
Right there with you.
Go from the Bible. Oh, hang on.
There you are, oppressors, so you've decided to cover a night and strike at us from the shadows, have you? That will not protect you from the destruction of my love. Good morning, rebellion.
He took the jaw of a donkey and beat 1,000 to death with him. Jaw of a donkey. Samson. Okay, I didn't know Samson did that, but Samson is the one who, had divine strength so long as he did not cut his hair, but when he was tricked to cutting his hair, he lost all the strength, right? Alright, let's split him up, like we always, huh? This is my bonded field, so they did learn how to separate us. So seek, master. He had long hair. Right. I remember now. I totally remember from my reading of the Bible and not from the Binding of Isaac. Totally not the Binding of Isaac that let me remember that. Totally not. Seems Sharon was right about the enemy appearing within the fortress. Sesson, I mean, Jack the Ripper. Yes. We're here, Mr. Custodian. What is it? Can you tell me what the enemies you saw looked like? Okay, let's see. There were 2 sabers with heavy armor, and a lancer who seemed kind of girly. Maybe it was actually a rider? He was short, then he couldn't have been either of the 2 lancers. But he must have been Rider of Black. Let's see. Oh, we also saw a few things that looked like shadow servants. We were there too, so we think they're probably leftovers from last time or something. And they were... not strong at all. They were easy. We can dismember them all for you in no time. Right then, let's take out any enemies that actually make their way here and continue to protect the casters. Since we expected something like this might happen, we shouldn't have anything to worry about. So, go ahead and tell us what to do. Ugh. We're counting on you, Mommy. Okay, let's go ripping. I mean, you know, I could see that as well. Now that you mention it all, I can see that as possibilities. However, that... Hang on, let me get a drink real quick and let the beginning animation play here. Good lord, this water's like carbonated shut. Okay, so the issue I can foresee with them potentially throwing Samson the spot of Grand Berserker would be that that's putting a lot of emphasis as onto like the Trinity faith, the 3, the Islam, Christian, and Judaism, because all 3 faiths fall back and agree that the Old Testament is pretty legit. We have King Solomon as the Grand Caster. We would have Samson as the Grand Berserker. And we would have the very, very likely case that Cain is King Hassan as Grand Assassin. So that would be 3 Grands relegated to the Old Testament. Which, you know, I don't know if they would give us that kind of... because that just seems like it might be a little bit of a bias, really. And I know that the whole King Hassan, or the first Hassan Isabah, is actually Cain, his big amount of fan theory and stuff, but I mean, it does fit when you look at, like, the translated materials. It really does fit that he is the first Hassan Isabah. In fate, at least, you know. But, back to this. Dismember! Whee! Oh! Oh, poor Astolfo. Poor Astolfo there. Jack just eviscerated him. We won! Ugh. Hooray! They clapped. Red of Black Astolfo, the Saber of Black Siegfried, the Saber of Red Mordred. You can confirm that they've all disappeared. Truth be told, I have mixed feelings about this, but at least we were able to outwit them and win. I had to think of what might have happened if Avisbrand didn't realize what they were up to. I'm alright. I think my control over the Greater Grail just wavered a little bit. It's odd, though, considering how many servants we've defeated. Does this mean my ownership of the Grail wavering has nothing to do with this war? What happens when it wavers? I mean, someone other than me will take possession of the Greater Grail. If they want it that badly, why don't you just let them have it? You're not even a servant, right? Why kill yourself over this? So everyone's tried to use this Greater Grail to make a wish come true. And I'm the one who stopped that from happening. So I guess I kind of have a responsibility to make sure the Greater Grail is never misused. True, the Bible is the oldest. That is fair. That is fair. We don't really understand, but okay. Sounds like you had a hard life. I wouldn't say that. It may not have been lasted long, but I enjoyed it. Anyway, the battle's now over. Sol, do you know the writer of Black Astolfo? Yes. I see, then you also know how difficult he can be at times. He's a lot of fun, too, though. Anyway, it's encouraging to know that both the Black and Red Sabers will soon be joining us. Though I have to say, our family is growing rather large. Yeah, we can... I know we can keep them in line. Please. 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 I can keep them in line, you know. Jack is Dotaru, as is Fran. She's just a bigger Dotaru. Achilles can have Adelante. I can have Modred. You can't have Jean, but you can buddy-buddy with Astolfo. See? So, yeah. It'll all be fine. There may be no atonement for this sin. I may be doing him to a life of violence, but even so, I choose to offer up my life to him. Captured. A mortal body, sword-wielding fortress. Dragon Slayer, the hero who bears 1,000 hopes upon his back. Siegfried. Don't worry about me. I don't care if I'm mistaken. I don't care if I'm deluded. I'm fine with this. So don't worry about me. Captured. Knight of the Round Table, traitor. The one who ended the reign of King Arthur. Hero of Red Lightning. Usurper of the throne. Curse of the King of Knights. Mordred. Yeah, good luck to you too. Captured. The legendary Charlemagne, troublemaker, absent of reason, devoted Samaritan, Knight of Miracles. That's a title I didn't know Astolfo had. I mean, I'm sure you knew that Astolfo had the title of Knight of Miracles, Akabara. Do you mind explaining why Astolfo was known as the Knight of Miracles? Astolfo. Only 3 servants left. I won't be much longer now. It'll be a bit of a wait, though. I believe humans will make it here eventually, so I'm willing to wait until they do, even if it takes 100, 1,000, or 10,000 years. Still, if I have any regrets, well, it'll be nice to talk to someone. Homunculus, human servant... No, the... Knight of Miracles. Why is Astolfo called the Knight of Miracles? As long as we could just talk about anything, really, I wouldn't care who it was with. I wish already come true with astonishing ease. I know so many things. I know their memories from the Great Holy Grail War, and all their data. I even know how each of them met their ends. Of course, there's no need to say any of that, and I don't plan on doing so. It's just none of the servants who gathered here knew about the Great Holy Grail War. I'm guessing they don't have the data from it. They're the same as they were on the first day of the war. Probably because he's so lucky. A Samaritan, hang on. I'll let you gaze at the glory that is Astolfo while I explain what a Samaritan is. So, a Samaritan is pretty much somebody that does good things for others. The exact definition of it, though, just so I am not misleading. Samaritan. So the definition of Samaritan is a charitable or helpful person. So that just means that Astolfo is a charitable and helpful person. It's where the Good Samaritan law comes and gets its name for, because the Good Samaritan law is that you cannot be prosecuted At least in America. I know there's some states that don't allow it for certain circumstances, but the Good Samaritan law is that you cannot be prosecuted or punished for trying to do something that might save another person's life. Don't you hate when you finish having dinner and immediately after you use the restroom? Oh, yes. I do indeed hate that, Randy. That happens quite a bit to me. Quite a bit. So, yeah. So Astolfo's a good, charitable person who's incredibly lucky, somewhat insane, and also a ladies' man. Astolfo really has it all made, you know, when you really think about it. Hi, people I've never met. That explains why you reacted that way. It's still kind of sad, though. Nice to meet you. You must be Astolfo. And you two must be... Well, what's going on here, custodian? Just give us the quick version, yeah? Of course, I was just about to.
I see, so that is why both the black and red camps have gathered here. Very well, I shall lend you my aid.
Thank you. So this isn't the Great Holy Grail War? Damn, what a drag. Go ahead and sit the rest out if you want. Not like one more saber's gonna make a difference. What was that? You wanna fight or something, punk? Hey, so you do get it. Things are getting worse by the day around here. It's all we can do, just keep our heads above water. If you're not gonna help us fight, then get lost. Nah, I get it. Of course, I was pretty obvious just looking at you. Oh yeah? You're pissing me off. Come on, let's go. You and me, no weapons, just fists. Now you're talking. Oh. Hey, what was that for, Frankenstein? That really hurt. Huh? Don't fight in the courtyard. It's well, if we fight, we'll kill the flowers. Oh. Fine, whatever. You heard her. If we're gonna do this, we gotta take it outside. Yeah, pass. Moment's gone. She took all the fun out of it. Oh, yeah?
I'm glad I see such esteemed heroes getting along so well.
The hell we are!
Not to worry, you'll get along just fine once you start fighting side by side, whether you like it or not. I will not take no for an answer.
Seems things have worked out nicely. Give me a break. Took the words right out of my mouth. Now then. Custodian, have you started losing ownership of the Greater Grill or not? I have, yes. I'm steadily losing control. Uh-oh. There's no point in fighting these guys off.
I see, then what do you suggest?
Oh, come on, hell on. You're telling me the Great Sage hasn't figured this out? The only thing still left is the Great Hanging Gardens, yeah?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I've been putting it off because of how dangerous it is. But now that we have this many capable fighters on our side, attacking it has become a viable option. However, I believe the Hanging Gardens is the assassin of Red, Samirami's noble phantasm. Correct, Sir Sieg?
Yes. As long as she's in that garden, Samirami's is as powerful as a ruler.
Back when we were fighting her, all she did was bombard us from her garden. But if we board the garden ourselves, it would be a different matter. All 12 of us will have to focus on defending ourselves when we prepare. Our chances of victory are slim at best.
Why do we simply not attack now before nightfall?
I actually tried sending a flying golem in there yesterday at Chiron's behest, but as soon as night fell, it was teleported back to the surface. So I believe that our enemy has already been taking measures against their daytime attack.
Should have figured it wouldn't be that easy.
Yes, that will make this very difficult. I've only seen it from a distance at night, but its defenses are quite obviously formidable.
We're able to make it up there, Custodian.
Well, during the Great Holy Grail War, the back team's masters used stolen airplanes. Writer, Suffa that is, well, he rode his Apocrypha up to it, dodging his defenses all the way. On top of that, our ruler used a defensive skill that protected us from more than half the bombardment. Samirami's unleashed from her garden. Right now, we have Achilles' chariot and Astolfo's hippogriff, but
I'm afraid it'll be difficult to attack the garden without those alone. Convenient as it would be were she to simply open the garden's gate to us, I doubt she will do so accommodating. More likely, she'll defend her garden quite fiercely.
Hey, Chiron got any brilliant ideas? Let it get us in there?
Such things are always useful when there's a weakness to exploit, but I'm afraid no amount of planning could break those defenses. I'm afraid we may have no choice but to charge through the front door. Sir Sieg, is your true body recovered enough to be able to move?
I've had a rest for the last few days to focus on healing up. If nothing else, it should be able to fly now. But even so, breaking in will be difficult. If I take another phantasm, will fall right out of the sky.
especially if it happened to be Siegfried's. His own phantasm is especially dangerous to me, given that it'll draw into a dragon. Even the slightest scratch from it could send me crashing down.
I'm sorry I caused such trouble for you while I was on the opposing side.
Says don't worry about it.
Fortunately, we have no choice but for you to fly for it to assault the gardens for gates.
It's not that I'm scared. Well, I guess I am scared. And wait, I've been paying attention to the conversation here. Akbar, do you have a book on purely based on stuff about Astolfo? I'm scared I won't actually be able to do this, that I won't be able to get you in there safely.
Well, apologies. It seems I was not clear. We will, of course, all be contributing to this frontal assault. You may be the greater girl's custodian, but I would never put this entirely on your shoulders alone.
In that case, Astolfo and I'll back you up, since we can both fly too. Damn, Skippy, we will. Don't worry, I promise we'll keep you and Syl safe up there.
Oh no, I shall stay here and watch the... Oh, on second thought, I'd better come along too. I'd be no match for those dragon dude, the warriors on my own. Well, I'd better prepare a sonnet to sing the praises of you, the great heroes. That will surely make our fortunes smile upon you. Now that I'm off to write, only a few hours left until deadline. Time to get the ink flowing, William. In my case, I suppose I shall have some golems fly in the front of the dragon, to act as a shield. I shall make full use of the Millennia Fortress walls for material. They should last a while at least.
Welcome back, Outlaw. Welcome back. It's understandable that you're, here and there. You got to work, man. It's understandable. It's understandable. Okay. I suppose I could pick off any attackers with my bow. Do you know something, Custodian? I don't want to tell you, you have another form of phantasm. I heard you use it to fly during the Great Holy Grail War. The Caledonian Boar's Pelt. Depending on what you need for support, I have my waiver out with Mona Lisa on my all slot, Merlin with maximum Greek and coin C in the caster slot. I shouldn't need anything in particular when I do get to raiding. It's mainly going to be the Semiramis raids, just because I need the chains more than anything else. So I do appreciate that, Outlaw. I might use the coin just because I am lagging behind on those. I remember now, you are right. There is more than one way to use the Boar's Pelt. Surprising that I would use it to try and win the war, though. I must have been quite desperate. And I'll figure something out. I don't know that I will be able to stay in the air for overly long, but I should be able to defy gravity for at least a short while. Mommy, can we use our mist? Your second noble phantasm? It can, what's the word again? I can choose who it goes around. Do you know what that means, Mr. Horse Servant? So you can free select who your mist envelops. It sounds like it can be directed then. Yep, that's it. Oh, now I see. So back then, that's how she... A handful of servants with damage C. I'm actually good with damage C. I've got MP2 Sanzang that is more than capable of knocking Semiramis down a few pegs. We're gonna ride on Mr. Custodian's back along with Mummy.
Yes, good point. Avis Rollins, Shakespeare. I'd like you two to ride on Fafnir's back as well.
Hey, Frankenstein, I mean Berserker. We're gonna team up, so I want you to stay put on the ground. Don't worry so much. I got a brilliant plan. Trust me.
Is there a legend about you flying that I was unaware of?
Nah, nothing like that. Don't worry, though. I'll figure something out. As long as we get up there, it doesn't matter how, right? I'll get us there. Just you watch. We'll go shooting up there like a rocket. Ben Buddha palming her to the Shadow Realm. Ah, the Shadow Realm. The Shadow Realm, the Shadow Realm. Shh. It's a damn secret, okay? Huh? What about you, Siegfried, Chiron, and Spartacus? What will you guys do?
Good question.
Welcome to the Don't Ruin the Flowers event. Hey, Phoenix, welcome, welcome. Yes, do not step on the flowers.
I'll accompany Achilles in his chariot, assuming that's all right with you.
Fine by me. Chariots aren't made for just one rider anyways. Wanna ride on my hippogriff with me, Siegfried?
It's time to dead. It would seem that is my only option. Make sure to defend against the other me's noble phantasm.
guess that just leaves this guy. Hey, Spartacus.
I refuse.
Why?
You bear the stink of oppressors. Now that I know our destination, I will find my own way. Nothing is impossible for me. The sky is but one more obstacle to be overcome.
Please calm down. Spartacus, you may be a servant, but I don't believe you have any skills or no phantoms that you can fly.
Nothing is impossible in this world. If birds are capable of flight, then humans must be as well. If I must become a bird to reach the garden, then that is what I shall do. Yes, I shall be a small, elegant bird soaring gracefully across the sky.
Okay, now I have this picture in my mind now of Spartacus just finding a bunch of feathers and just gluing them to his arms and flapping, yelling that gravity is oppression, and somehow managing to achieve flight. Oh gosh. Oh god. Just yelling at the gravity. You're oppressing. Oh gosh. You were not wrong, Phoenix. You were not wrong. I'm so glad it's not taking a drink at that. Oh, God. Holy crap. Oh, man. Spartacus, you are a genius. Spartacus. Okay, this solidifies it. Spartacus will be leveled up by me. He will be leveled up by me. That is a promise. Yeah, that is a promise. He will level up against gravity, yes. Do it, Spartacus. Be the swift little birdie you always wanted to be. Maxed out several servants went in 10. Nice, Outlaw. Nice. Oh, man. I need a moment to catch my breath. That... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I do hope somebody did clip that, though. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, that's better. I think I'm better now. Whew. Whew. Well, you cannot expect to become a bird overnight, Spartacus. If I were a bird, I'd be insulted to think you could such a trivial thing could do. Perhaps we could send a rope down for you. With muscles like that, you should have no trouble climbing up to the garden.
You are no oppressor.
What the hell does this lunkhead use to figure out what's an oppressor anyways? Stars do not equal lore, it's why Roma had to get a second version. True. True dat. True dat. And what servants did you max out, by the way, Outlaw, if you don't mind me asking? Good, now we all have a plan to reach the garden.
Indeed.
Probably. Yeah, we're fine. Totally fine.
I will prove to you that my muscles are truly worthy of your absolute trust.
Alright then. You three new servants will officially join our battle lineup. Our next step is to get you assimilated to working with Sir Sol as a team. Sounds good to me.
Understood.
Oh, come on, really? Do I gotta? I know how to fight just fine.
Indeed, I'm certain you're aware of your skill can manage quite capably. Working with a team requires more than mere combat skill alone.
Dante's Gramps and Achilles? Nice. Very nice. Then he wouldn't be the best budget damage dealer. That is fair. I do hear good things about Spartacus. I do. But wait, I thought that Bunyan was the best.
Besides, there's nothing better than feeling one gets after landing a beautiful team combo. All the more so when it happens in live combat rather than practice.
Alright, I guess I could give it a shot. Just like putting his hands. Okay, I'll go first. Looking forward to fight with you, Custodian.
Thank you, the pleasure's all mine.
But he doesn't... That's a fair point. That is a fair point.
Elsewhere, would you mind creating some training golems?
Very well. Better not have disturbed those flowers, Avis.
Alright, start to focus on teamwork and do not run off on your own.
Aye, aye, sir.
I will offer advice, but nothing more. Good luck to you two.
And then it skips right to the next scene. Wow, I'm all tuckered out. Ugh.
Teamwork is an excellent way to compensate for one's weakness, but it can also greatly enhance your strengths as well. Try to keep that in mind once the fighting begins in earnest.
Bunny needs a K-Scopes, party only needs imaginary round. That is fair. Okay, good points are good. Good points are good. Okay.
Siegfried, you're up next.
I believe that we will be getting a 4-star ruler this Christmas, if my memory serves me properly. We will indeed get our first 4-star ruler this Christmas.
Right. Most of your opponent's attacks will be focused on you, Siegfried. You may block them, heal them, evade them, trade places with them. You're on short, free to handle it however you see fit. Well then, here we go.
Yes, the Samba Santa.
Now I see, this is nice.
What's wrong? Alright. Derp. I completely and totally forgot about Summer Martha. Damn. Yes, that would be Lobo and Gorgon, our 4-star Avengers. I guess I just caught up in the moment. Let's keep going.
Last but certainly not least, Mordred.
Yeah, fine. This work stuff's a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna go nuts.
That's perfectly fine. We'll simply follow your lead.
Wait, really? You will?
Of course, rampaging about like a berserker seems to suit you rather well.
Well, hey, how about that? Because I don't gotta worry about you clowns. I like that. Okay, Master, what do you say we get this party started?
Are you two ready? Mordred appears to be well suited to quick, decisive battles, so let's try to hit the opponent as hard and fast as we possibly can. Your goal will be to take out the heavy golems before they can become a threat. Alright, begin.
Yeah. I think that Summer Martha is like one of... Like... the meme that is Summer Martha is fairly prevalent because Summer Martha delivered the beatdown to BB. But, I think that beyond the beatdown she gave to Summer BB, Summer Martha's sort of a lesser-known one. Lobo, by the way, was MVP and lost about 5 battles since it was gigantic, where only demonic beasts deal effective damage. So level your yobos, lol. Gotcha. I do not have doggo though. I do not have the doggo. I wish I did. Damn, that was close. Those golems are way tougher than I thought. But I'll finish these jerks right off. If they had no force servants in that class, then what would happen if you rolled one, in theory? I mean, I think that Moon Cancer is a good example of that, because as far as I know, there's only 3 Moon Cancers, and the 1 4-star is a welfare, so...
Brilliant work.
Oh yeah, piece of cake. We got a handle on how all 3 of the teams operate now. Definitely can. Great, then let's take a break. We still have some time until the sun sets and the Hanging Garden shows itself.
I'm afraid we'll need to leave this fortress behind.
If you have any unfinished business to you, now is the time to take care of it. Sorry, Frankenstein. Well, you can pick some flowers to take with you, right? Oh, look, you're all excited. But you really are good friends. Who, us? It's pretty simple. We're a lot alike. You are. Forget it. Anyway, what about you and Saber Black? You got some kind of problem with Siegfried? No, nothing like that. At least not as he is now. That's right, Estrella Luvia. I forgot she was a ruler. I thought she was a 5-star, though. I guess that means that Reigns, or Rhines, however you pronounce her name, is the 5-star of that event. She's a rider, I think. Oh, really? In here I was thinking I must have handed you your ass back in the other war or something. That's... Mr. Custodian, may I have a word with you? With me? Okay, what's this about? Seems none of us have memory of the Great Holy Grail War as we fought here. That's right, I think you've all been summoned from the records leading up to it. Usually your memories would be engraved on the Throne of Heroes, but the versions of you here right now are not actually complete. Alternatively, someone might have sealed them away on purpose, perhaps whoever is orchestrating all this. Alright, this is indeed 5-star writer. Yes, I knew it! New fake JP event with the finished story tells us strange fake news. We're never gonna get one. I do know that, I did see this. Supposedly, there's the, I know that one of the upcoming events is for the Fate Requiem, I think it is. I think Fate Requiem is getting a event soon in JP. The one with Galahad Altar in it, if memory serves. But, I mean, you don't know. We might get Strange Fake when they finish it. So, yeah, I know it's weird, especially since it hasn't. Oh, by the way, I don't know how many of you played JP, but who is hyped for 2 years from now? Am I the only one that is hyped for what is going to happen in 2 years on the NA server? Is anybody else supremely hyped for that? I'm told you still have memories of the war, Sir Custodian. If that's true, I have a question of you. Oh, of course, anything. Did I stay true to myself? I'm afraid I can't answer that. I see, that's alright, I was just curious. No need to give it further thought. Now that I've summoned you, whatever grudges I may have held in the previous past are of no importance. I'll simply fight to the best of my ability. Thank you, that'll be a huge help. Look, I just want your JP waiver, that way I'll have Tamil waiver, Scotty, and can do some absolute BS, so I would not be hyped for Astolfo Saber. That's not what I was talking about, Akamara. It was the free 5-star. It's so glorious. Glorious is glorious, a free 5-star. They say it would never happen. They say it couldn't be done. But now I laugh at them. Though I'm not sure who I'm gonna get, honestly. That said, I still find it hard to believe that you are this evil dragon, Sir Custodian. Yeah, you bathed in its wild ones, right? I did. I only hope I need never fight such a battle again. It is too simple to recall, but the feeling of it forever entrenched into my soul. Sorry! Excuse me. What is it, Master of Kadea? You look terribly embarrassed. An apology. I don't know what you are sorry for, but I promise you I'll be fine. No need to worry for me. You are Master, crystallization of the future. If you deem my aid necessary, I will be glad to lend it to you. Current theory is that this ticket was supposed to be for the 5th anniversary. Huh. I didn't actually hear that theory. The free waiver thing. Oh, I mean, a lot of people... It is probably going to be mainly a free waiver thing, you know? But I'm not sure. Nice on the Max Gill. Very nice. I hope to join you in that club by Gilfast. Siegfried fought a different Fafnir in Orleans. Don't worry, Soul. I'm sure he meant it when he said he never wanted to fight a battle like that again. But I doubt a hero like him would let something like that stop him from stepping up where he needs needed. I'm sure he'll do whatever he has to. All the more so if the fate of humanity's at stake. After all, he's the sort of man who would risk his life just to save a homunculus like me. He even put me ahead of his own desires, and those of the person he pledged to fight. He ended up throwing all that away because of me. I don't regret doing what I had to describe, but I guess... it's hard to explain. I want to survive and I want Siegfried to continue fighting. I feel like those two desires contradict each other, but then again, maybe they don't. Guilty. Excuse me. Yes, I suppose I do. I became the Great Gale's custodian. I learned a lot of things that I'd be happier not knowing. Among them were things that happened without me having been aware at the time. The last servant Alante fought was Achilles. Frankenstein was forced to use her noble phantasms for power when she fought with Mordred, even though she knew doing so would be suicide. And a great hero like Siegfried gave up his heart, all to save my life. They fought long and hard to acquire the Holy Grail. All their wishes were pure and righteous. In the end, I was the one who ended up with the Great Grail. Ever since then, I've been wondering whether I did the right thing or not. What would you have done? Would you have been able to accept a wish like that and allowed the Greater Grail to grant it? Or would you have made the same choice I did? Or would you have taken another option, one that I didn't see at the time? Yeah, I'd have to be there to decide, you know? Right, that makes sense. That's weird. It's not as though my problem has been resolved, but for some reason I feel a bit better now. Yeah, talking is the best medicine sometimes. That could be it. And it's hard to repress the urge to talk. Maybe that's not so surprising since I'm manifested as a terminal. We still have some time before we leave for the Hanging Gardens. Would it be okay if we talk a little more? Sure. Sure. See, and everybody says C is a piece of cardboard that doesn't have any personality. Look at this boy. Look at him. Yeah, that way. Yeah, I got it right. I'd love to hear about the servants, you know, without violating their privacy, of course. Well, then I can't really talk too much about Mash, Melt, or Rash. I see, so you know a ninja, huh? Mechanical, but she's not a robot, then. No! You're mocking me now, Sieg. I don't have Danzo. Why did Danzo not come home? I had no idea they had technology back then. A great machine capable of becoming a heroic spirit. I guess ninja really are something else. So divine spirits have materialized in your world. I see. I guess that makes sense, given the crisis humanity is facing. And the goddess of virginity and the moon that Alante worships is actually besotted romantic. And Orion is a tiny teddy bear. Are they even strong? Yes, that's the list. I wanted to look at that again because I wanted to have another thought on it. I would think that being loved by so many people is a good thing. So why do you look so exhausted? It's a heavy weight to carry. I wasn't aware love had mass. I guess I still have a lot to learn. Excuse me. Blackbeard, the pirate. See, I understand now. That one is beyond understanding. Indeed he is. Indeed he is. Thank you for sharing all that, Chaldea. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, come and visit, you know. I've got your waifu at my Chaldea, Sieg. I'm afraid not. It might be possible. Even if it was, I'm obligated to stay here and take care of the Greater Grail. Once this battle is over, I'm going to stay here. I'm waiting for someone to show up. That's the one decision I can't change. Too bad. She's at my Chaldea, man. If it was difficult or painful to do that, I might not be able to handle it. But it's just a long wait, so it's no trouble at all. So it's nice for you to be concerned about me. I appreciate that. I was worried I might have upset you summoning you here out of the blue all of a sudden. The next battle is going to be for the Hanging Gardens. Avisperon said he would make a saddle for you, so be sure to hold on tight for that. But even if you fall, I'm sure one of the heroes will save you. It could be Astolfo, Achilles, Atalante, or Avisperon. Whoever it is, I'm certain one of them will save you if you need it. Anyway, we better get back. We need to get ready to leave too. Only exceptions are Odysseus and the twins. I'm sad that Odysseus isn't in, or not Odysseus, but the twins, because I really want the twins. I'm going to click this, get a quick drink, and then I'm going to deliberate. Who is that 5-star rider next to Ozzy? I don't recognize her. And that as long as it's not story spoilers, them and the 5-star berserker in between Vlad and Nightingale. Those are the two servants amongst these that I do not recognize. Bye, room. Well, probably not. Would you like one last time to eat before we go? That's fine. That's fine. Do you want to look up the berserker? Got it.
So the Berserker is heavy story spoilers. Understood. Okay, in that case, we might as well clean up the place a bit. I think the servants are calling me. Hang on, I'll be right back. What about the, rider? But next to Ozzy. Who's ready for a picnic? Not a damn picnic. Crap, he's stronger than he looks. Oh. Ryder, Stoffel said he wanted to have a picnic in the courtyard. That is worth celebrating, so many servants getting together like this, even if we're still missing 3. What I really said was, what's the harm? You're hungry, right? Come on, let's do it. And the rest is history. What? No, it isn't. What are you talking about? Right? Hey, don't you go turning friend against me. Europa. Interesting. It sounds familiar. Buster, AoE with defense down, NP battery, and a charm. That's a lot. She can do a lot, sounds like. Well, here we all are out in the courtyard, having sandwiches together. Having everyone here together is a bit of a surprise, really. Indeed. Hey, give me that. Well, I'm not eating any of the egg salad shit. I want some meat. Now you're eating it already, and you tried to steal my sandwich without even asking.
Sandwiches, trapped meat, and other food. Does this mean bread is an oppressor? Even if it were, you can't just eat the sandwiches inside, so you'd be oppressing the bread.
Strawberry custard. This is very sweet. Children would love this. Yummy. As I thought. Strawberries taste like blood, but they're really sweet. Actually, blood isn't all that sweet. I don't think that's true. In fact, they're really quite different. You're sure? Although, to be fair, I've never had strawberries. So they could taste the same. I might need to try strawberries to make sure it doesn't taste like blood.
These would make perfect battlefield rations. You can eat them in one bite. They provide excellent balanced nutrition. Not that we require nutritionist servants, but old habits die hard.
Nothing's wrong with thinking that way. My king never batted an eye at whatever she ate, no matter how bad it tasted. It was like she didn't care one damn bit about flavor, just the nutrients. I'll take your approach over cold efficiency any day. Yeah, I think that if we say the second one, I'm going to be blasted with an Excalibur, so... My father? You mean old fool? Ha! Give me a break. Sure as to be out to be a gourmand, I'll eat every one of Gawaine's dishes myself. Oh, oh no. Poor Mordred. Poor Mordred. I think I just heard a branch opening up.
This came out rather well, if I do say so myself.
Oh, what did you make?
I did, yes, though Steve was kind enough to procure the ingredients for me.
I can never make something this good on my own. Damn it, these aren't good. Is there anything this guy can't do? No, there isn't. My teacher's not a great stage for nothing. Getting on the who's crucifix for an hour straight? You bet he can do one-finger push-ups without breaking a sweat, too.
Can he shoot an apple off the head of an evil chancellor?
In his sleep, he could shoot the chancellor, too. While he was at it. Can he shoot vacuum blades just by cracking his knuckles? Easily. They'll go through anything like a hot knife through butter. Why did Spartacus suddenly... Wait. Why was Spartacus just creeping behind a Somfo? That was a little creepy.
How long can he hold his breath while still acting at full strength?
As long as it takes for his opponent to heal over.
Is he a mommy?
Reason is what he does best.
Can he come back to life with lightning?
I'm not sure, but I bet he'd find a way.
He really wants to go around making such outlandish claims, Achilles, though I suppose it bears mentioning that I could indeed manage some force.
Yeah, you can, huh? Well, it certainly look like you could.
I admit I can do most things better than the average person, but I cannot be the best. I could not win against Achilles or Rolante in a foot race, nor could I defeat Spartacus in a contest of strength. Indeed, I doubt I could defeat any of you in the areas you respectively specialties. Archery might be my specialty, but even there are things I could never defeat, say the likes of Arash Kamangar, who split the earth himself. I'm a teacher, not a hero. I'm not meant to stand above others. In that sense, Achilles is not my only pupil here. So see, so
I consider both of you to be my pupils as well. I only wish we had more time together. There are so many other things I wish I could teach you. Who? MASH! Oh, MASH Carolite, huh? I'm glad I came to that conclusion before the game gave me it. I see. It sounds like I already have quite the formidable rival teacher. At any rate, if we are summoned to Chaldea, I will be as our true selves. I expect should that come to pass, that I will have to learn all manner of new things, and may even be able to teach you more as well. Are you freaking kidding me with this shit? There's no point in continuing to study this stuff once you're a servant, right? Not the way I see it. After all, I know someone who kept learning it even after they became a servant. Oh, really? Who? I'm afraid I can't tell you. I wasn't actually there, you see. But I knew the hero never stopped moving forward. That much I can say for absolute certainty. Alright, it's going to be night soon. I hate to say it, but it's time to bring the picnic to a close. Thank you for the wonderful meal. Of course, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sieg is a good boy. Yes, he is. Hey, the higher res Adelante. Okay, let me just say, they really need to, like, update Adelante's actual graphical card look. Because it looks so dated. Like, it does not compare to Altars. I don't know. It just looks so weird in comparison. They shouldn't. Oh. I'm always open to other opinions. Anyway, why do you think they should? I mean, for me, it's just they look so different that they don't really feel like the same servant. That's my only reasoning for it. No issue here. So it feels a bit much, no? It feels more like a swimsuit than a suit of armor. Personally, I much prefer my normal attire. I think you look great. I don't see a problem at all. I was not asking you, so I suppose I can make do since it allows me to fly. I wish somebody could take a picture of this. Indeed, how are you doing there, Hippogriff? I hope I'm not too heavy for you, because you like the art style. That's a fair enough reason, you know? That is a fair enough reason. I mean, the art style is not bad. I will say that. The art style is not bad. It's just it's just a bit of a jarring difference, you know? Like, even the summer servants, their artwork doesn't really differ that much from their normal forms. It's like Adelante is one of the few exceptions where the servant art differs between forms in the case of multiple forms for a servant. I guess they were probably drawn by two different artists, maybe? He says, you're very heavy. Not figures. Yeah, looking at this thing close up, it's certainly huge. Assuming I'm taking the garden's firing range, make sure everyone to evade or block the Tiamtam Omo like your life depends on it. Alright, now seems like a good time to make my gauntlet shield. My body is a red shield. Gevora. Amateur. Dimension evade! Alright, even better. Oh, I just have a revelation. Oh? Who was that? Xanthos, what do you want? The horses. Achilles' horse can talk. Ah, yes, this is Xanthos, one of the divine steeds that Poseidon himself gave to Achilles. I believe it is also the only three that can talk. I was just thinking, how come you and Lord Chiron are the only ones not on the enemy side, Lord Achilles? Is that really important? Is that really important right now? It is, yes. OG is done by Rin Kusaga, who also does Sietarama in Paris. Alter is done by Konoe Otosuku. Actually, now that you mention it, now that I think about it, because I do have Rama as well, they do actually look like they have a very similar sort of, I guess shading style would be the best way to describe it. They're both shaded in very similar manners. The lighting, I guess. I'm not really sure. It's like hard to describe, you know? Alright, then let's hear it. I think you two must have been quite expensive.
That's not to say Lord Mordred, Lord Siegfried, and Lord Karna weren't expensive as well.
What do you mean by expensive?
You know, like in the strategy game. In games like that, it's very expensive to create powerful units. First, you have to work your way up the tech tree, and then that takes a long time on its own. And all this time, our opponent in this game is the Great Holy Grail, or within the Greater Grail, has been laying the groundwork to produce the most powerful units possible. No doubt whoever's putting in a lot of hard work, so if this opponent is in the Hanging Gardens now, then of course they'll be waiting for the right time to use their new units. This just occurred to me.
Setting aside how you even know what a strategy game is, I must admit that it's a strong possibility Jade's first move will have to be Achilles. Yeah, what is it, teacher? I want you to neutralize the other side's Achilles. I'll do the same with the Shion. Oh, come on, teacher. Say this as a history of blowing smoke up here. Okay, yep, that was me, alright. Suma's right on the money. Everyone, your attention, if I may. My noble phantasm has no telegraph or tell of any kind. The enemy Shion uses it on you. I'm afraid you'll just have to trust in your luck. You as well as to roll over and die.
Oh, poor Alter. Yeah, this is hardly encouraging advice.
My, at long last, a battle with all 14 sevens will begin. Though we lack a Syrian Empress and the great hero of India, to say nothing of the enemy having a hanging guard serve as their airborne fortress. Do we have any hope of winning this?
This is the only other in-game art you found of Nyan Alter's artist. I like that. I like that a lot. Mordred looks pretty cool in that, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the thing is, though, is that Mordred, sadly, suffers from the saber face syndrome. So there's not too much, really, unfortunately. But, I mean, you know. Excuse me. He did necromancy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it looks, maybe he just tried to copy somebody else's art style with Nyan Alter, because he just looks very much like just some of the other servants are drawn, just very generic, in a ways, as well as this beauty. Oh boy. Oh man, Achilles, dude. Confidence. And does he have an 8-pack there? Damn. Achilles is ripped.
Do we really have any hope of winning this? With the greatest writer, figure something out. Our assault is relentless.
Hang on, where the hell are Mordred and Fran? Oh, and Spartacus, I guess. Alright then. You don't know my plan to get us up there. It's simple. I'm gonna blast up there with my mana burst. There was no point in you staying behind. Of course there was. See, even with my mana burst, it's gonna be tough getting all the way up there myself. But not with you here. You got it. Your noble phantasm is all about lightning too, right? So if we both power each other up, then boom, we're in business. Don't worry, it'll be fine. If we don't make it up there, all that'll happen is we'll crash right back down to the ground. Alright, can't have this armor weighing me down. There we go. Now let's do this thing. 1, 2, 3.
And a flash of lightning. They fly. So much for my shield.
Karna. It's Karna. What makes a mist? Keeps blowing it away. This is why we really hate powerful servants.
I suppose we have no choice but for me to take the field. Shakespeare will be the next sacrifice after the 5 seconds it takes him to kill me.
Oh man, poor Avis, Brian. Give yourself some more credit, man. Sent a bunch of cookies on Melt. Ah, Melt. Melt deserves all the cookies. Melt deserves all the cookies she desires.
Oh, wait. I don't mind throwing my life away if there's no other choice, but we must have some alternative we've not yet tried before it comes to that. I suppose you're right. Say, for instance, if someone capable of saving us were to suddenly fall from the sky like a shooting star.
A flash of light from the ground.
shut up saying kind of flying. Smoking in the Hanging Gardens, didn't it? I don't want to think too hard about it, but I wonder if it might not have been Mordred and Fran. Nice. Oh shit, close one, but kinda awesome. For a second there, I saw Father's hand reaching out for me. That was awful. Hey, you actually talked. So reckless. Hey, don't sweat it. No, what matters is that we made it here. Oh yeah, time to smash. Let's set up all the other slowpokes catch up. Oh man, I didn't mean it right this second. Oh, damn it. Yeah, screw it. Might as well kick this party off with my noble phantasm. Clarence Blood Arthur! Don't you mean Clarence screw my father? I was reckless and ridiculous, but it's very helpful. Now our chance to head inside the gardens. I'll switch back to my terminal after we land. And that's fine, really? But my soul inside it, it's basically an oversized monster costume. It'd be kind of annoying if it were destroyed, but if it comes down to that, I'll just make a new one. Nice. Good, we made it. Now time to switch back. There we go. Come on, let's hurry. Let's go. That's the son of Red Semirami's Lancer Red Karna, and Lancer Black Vlad III. Since we have other servants on our side, we'll have to defeat them no matter what. It's possible that these three are the ones seeking the Greater Grail. I don't think Karna would. True, that would be very out of character, so it's probably not Karna. If there's anyone who wants the Greater Grail more than anything, it would have to be that other man. Hey there, all. Sup, Custodian? So you're alright. How about you, Frankenstein? Are you okay? Never again. Ever. What's about actually better to speak? And just because our opponents can think, it doesn't mean that they can really think, right? The best they can do is some normal orthodox planning, right? So I figured if we hit them with a reckless, batshit insane plan like mine, where one fell step would get you killed, they'd have to fall for it. So you actually thought that far ahead. Yeah, dumb luck. Sorry, Mo. I like you and all, but... Hey, we're up against that bitchy Empress who owns these gardens, right? Not really sure why, but that lady seriously pisses me off. Besides, if we'd been on the same team during the war, I bet we'd have been at each other's swords the entire time anyway. Certainly got that right. Oh, right, Master Chaldea. Just point us at whoever's face we need to smash in. Yeah, really, Mordred should have won the fight against Semiramis. I'm not gonna lie. I was not happy that Mordred lost that fight. Though she tanked that Hydra blood venom for so long, Mordred is awesome. Mordred is awesome. And that's it for the story components. We are now all cut up on that aspect. I do want to check something real quick. Just one thing. Okay, Semirami's still up. She doesn't have much left, though. I want to check. I kind of... Okay, let me think. I gotta do some mental math here. So, it's 169 per month. Okay, I'm doing a single 10 spin in the hopes of getting Mordred. Because I really would like to get a Mordred. You know? Just one. Just one. Just one. Just one Mordred. And this is feeding the gotcha addiction. Sweet relief. Oh, that's the gotcha taken care of for a little bit of time, huh? That's a gotcha addiction settled for a little bit. Man, that's a good craving. Get off my back. Okay. Got Melt's damage skill to 10. Nice. Melt is best. Sakura face. Indeed. Melt is best. Sakura face. Gotcha. So that's 3. Here's 4. Okay, this is 4.
So far, it's complete bare minimum. 5 servant. It's an archer. Could have been Adelante, but thankfully wasn't, because that would be a gold change. Come on, Mordred, come home. Come home, Mordred, come home. 6. Most 2 attack buffs are stuck at 5 each because you don't have enough gold Lancer gems. Ooh. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Gold Lancer gems suck. There are so many good Lancers, too, that it makes it hard to decide who to level up. 8. Gentle Affection. Oh man, this is like almost gonna be a bare minimum roll. Please don't be a bare minimum roll. Okay, it's not a bare minimum roll, but not the way I wanted it to not be a bare minimum roll game. It's gonna make me sad, isn't it? The game makes me sad. No mo for me. Sadness. Okay. Well, story is all done. So now, for the rest of the stream, it's gonna be farming. Farming. It is time for farming. Yes, I need a demo. I need a demo. I want the mo. I really do want the mo. This should be fine here. Actually, so this is a 60% increase and it's based of 30. I think I've got enough so I could max limit break one and still have enough left over. Also filter out foes. There we go. My team is good.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. I want to get this if I can. I can. Should I? No. I probably shouldn't. If I get one more, I will, though. Oh, yeah. Faux show, faux show. I know. I've been... Like I said, the reason I had to do the story parts then was because I had already done the story part so I could do early morning farming of Semiramis. So, yeah. I've got this in the bag. My team is a copy of yours. Great minds think alike, after all. Great minds think alike. Okay. So, what I can check now... I'm pretty sure I read that this bout... Excuse me. Of raids ends tomorrow? Excuse me. I got picked right now. Jesus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this bout of raids ends tomorrow, in which case... I'm just gonna look through the walkthrough here, just to be 1000% certain. Okay, so we're at stage 4. Karna, Semiramis, Vlad II, plus prior bosses. This lasts until 4:28 at 16:59. Yep, so that is indeed tomorrow. Which means that the last bit is Heaven's Feel Mimicry. 2 more chains, yes. All the chains shall belong to me. All the chains shall belong to me. Where's the walkthrough here? Walkthrough. And I'm just gonna go whoever's got the coin CE on them for now. When I'm done with farming silver currency, I'll probably upgrade, or else probably switch over to QP, because you can never have too much QP. You can never have too much QP. No, you cannot. Okay, so... Wave 4 will end on the first Friday at 7. Oh, I know. It's more of just an exaggeration, yeah. I know that there is the QP limit of 999,999,999, which is insanity. Phoenix struggling to do shit because he used that QP cap. I mean, I doubt I'm ever gonna reach the QP cap until I have every single servant max leveled. Wait, you can't... Hold up. You can't roll if you're at the QP cap? That's weird. Why can't you roll if you're at the QP cap? I mean, at the very least, you should be able to do, like, quartz rolls. It just can't... It shouldn't let you burn them more than anything. But that's weird that it doesn't... Oh, okay. You can't roll if you have auto... That... Okay, that makes more sense. It's like, wait, what? That's just really weird. That's kind of like punishing. That would kind of, like, make you completely and totally screwed if you somehow managed to hit the QP cap. Yeah, okay, so... So, Chapter 5 will be tomorrow at 7. So, Wednesday's stream will encompass Chapter 5. And then Friday's stream will be the epilogue, probably. Although... If you need to get rid of C's because you're over your cap and you can't fight or battle and roll... That is fair. Yeah, I get where you're going with that. And I do indeed get where you're going with that. Endless fusion. Endless fusion. I don't know if I could ever go that hard, to be fair, with raids or anything that I would reach the QP cap. The dual raids, the fake grill has like 400k and the other has 200k. I mean, there's only so many raiding events that give you a lot of QP. Like, I think after Apocrypha, the next one is going to be the Case Files event. AoE is leveled. Let me think here. So, as far as AoEs go... AoE Saber, I have Sumanai, so he'll have a nice 250% bonus that would likely devastate anything. AoE Archer, my best is sadly Emiya, because Archer is one of the few classes I don't have a 5-star servant in. AoE Lancer... I'm probably having a brain fart right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go over through my servants real quick that are leveled up just so I can make sure I've got everything well and set here before that happens. Because now you've got me wondering, because I constantly forget things. Constantly. Excuse me. Okay. Another chain for the chain boy that is Enkidu. Oh, Enkidu. Oh, Enkidu. I've got plenty of time, so I'm going to actually Spirit Origin list by total level. So Eresh will likely cover any Lancer issues I've got. I do have Proto. I forgot about Proto for the Sabers. Yeah, I don't have any Archers. I have Nero for Casters. Shuten for Assassins, Dante's for Avengers, Hoku for Foreigners, Nobu, Adelante, Emiya for Archers, Astolfo now, Martha, Salter, and Marie for Riders. Who am I currently planning on getting with the ticket? I've really not yet decided. It's a somewhat tough choice for me, because on one hand, I could go for the gameplay route. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you, Draconic, for the host there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome, 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 Hobby Things, Hobby Things. It is going well, it is going well, Hobby Things, for you. But as far as the free 5-star ticket... I mean, part of me wants to go and say I'm going to go for Tamamamamamamamo, because that would pretty much cinch that I have all of the big supports, provided I get Scotty, that is. But, thing is, Tamamamamamamamo. So, hey, congrats on the other seat you dropped. And doing fine, just about 10, 10, 10, my dead week support list. Your dead week support list? Huh. Wow. Impressive. Yeah, a lot of people are 10, 10, 10ing a lot of servants with this. I feel like I'm one of the few that isn't 10, 10, 10ing a lot of servants with this. Even though I probably should be. The way I'm saying Tamamamamamamamamamo. Yeah. I mean, that's her name, though. You just gotta keep adding another mama every time you say her name. But yeah, I mean, part of me wants to go for her. Part of me really does. But I also really would like to get any of the sabers, too. Mordred is amazing. Altera won my heart over in the Fate Extra Umbral Star. OG Saber is the OG. We 10 out Aresh, Mama, and Shuten. Much better than calling her Lady Duckweed. True. Aresh has been 10 in my heart for a while now. And in my support. Yeah, the Sabers, as far as the free 5-star, the Sabers, I could see myself with getting any of them. The Archers, however, I mean, out of all of them, Napoleon's the only one. But even then, I know that shortly before we get this, well, maybe not shortly, but I know that before we get this, we are getting the most Chad of Archers, and I do plan on going for Gil myself, so. Lancers, I have Enkidu. Karna would be nice, as with Bradamante, because, you know, Bradamante's got that. Rider-wise, Achilles, meh. Europa, I'm not so certain. I kind of need to know more about her. Ozzy kind of would like. Drake, not so interested in. Casters, Anastasia, you know, she can spook me. Sanzang, I've got NP2. Scheherazade would just end up in the second archives for all eternity. I've got Waver. I would love Tamamo, Mamo. Assassins, Osaka Hime. She's good support, right? Osaka Hime is a support assassin, isn't she? Max leveled up, Anniversary Blonde, and Babylonian Mystic Code. Nice. I'm almost there with the Babylonian Mystic Code myself. I am getting very close to myself. But, again with the assassins, she's for quick teams. Okay, so, I mean, I could possibly see me going for Osaka Hime then. So I do plan on going for Scotty, and I do have a fair few quick servants. Yours was like Drake with invincibility instead of Pierce. Okay. And that would cover, I suppose, either would cover AoE Rider slots, so... But Jack, I've got NP2. Vlad, I've got one of, and you never need more than one Vlad. Unless you're a Vlad stan. The other Berserker I was told not to look up, so I'm not going to look up. Nightingale... Nightingale would be fine, but, you know... I don't know, I just don't really see myself. Jean, I've got her already. And Jinako, I mean, I might decide to roll for her just because, you know, moon cancer. But I'm not certain still. Osaka is best with Plug Suit if you have Scotty. I do plan on going for Scotty. I do. But yeah, it is honestly a tough choice. And who knows what's going to change within 2 years' time. Like, if I get some of the servants on here within the 2 years' time, obviously I'm not going to be going for them still. Although, I do wonder... I do know that there are requirements to keep the servant you get from the SR ticket. Does that mean you can't just instantly utilize them to boost the NP level of one of the servants if you already have them? Like, if you already have Enkidu, for example, can you not just instantly choose, oh, I want another Enkidu. Hi, free Enkidu. Feed the real Enkidu. Can you not do that? That'd be a little bit sad. It's a waste of resources. Not many, I suppose, but even still... Eh. I don't know. Hey, I broke 1 million! Woot, woot, woot. Second maximum broken copy of Treefus. Gosh! Dang! Outlaw! You got 2 of those max limit broken? Man. And I thought I was lucky getting 2 as drops. You clearly surpassed that, man.
Yeah?
Very clearly. You have vastly surpassed that. Bum. Narrowed it down to raising MPs of MP4 Ozzy, MP1 Enkidu, or MP2 Jack. Exactly that is the best thing about being an A right now. Anyone can spook, and hoping for somebody on the 13 of the list or I'm missing will spook. Ozzy's nearly already maxed. That's fair. And welcome, Destructive. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't believe I sort of glossed over your arrival here. I completely, because I'm looking at colors. You share the same color with Phoenix. It was like, I was only glancing at the colors, not the names. So that is completely my bad, Destructive. Completely my bad. How have things been, man? How have things been? I apologize deeply for messing you up. Oh, I got 400. Let's get the final of the Gems of Castor. Okay. Hey, 10, 10, 10, Hoku. Nicely, nicely, nice. 10, 10, 10, Hoku is awesome. Will you Brynhild Enkidu without damage her and get her 100% with the second MP? That is her. Enkidu does become the strongest of the Lancers. I'm pretty sure, doesn't he become like the strongest of all NPs? I want to say. Yeah, Enkidu gets to be the strongest of everybody. Which is wild. Like, really wild that they buffed his MP so much. Like, NP1, 66,000. Sorry, because... I mean... Alright, if you forgive me, then I'm happy that you are forgiving me. But yeah. I mean, we have Enkidu, followed by Shelter, followed by Malter, followed by Skaha, followed by Mont. I'm glad that Melt is very high up on the NP damage list. I am very glad at that. And Kiru's second only to Super Ryan. Yeah, Super Ryan, though, he's mainly... His NP's a buff NP. Like, it buffs him to be... To make his normal attacks pretty much... Well, not his normal attacks. To make his crits pretty much NPs in and of themselves. So, you know. Keep going with the gapples. Gapples. Excuse me. Only thing you might do with your list is 10-10-10 Max Grilled Kentucky and replace my Max Grilled 10-10-10 Shelter with it. Rider or Zerker Toki? Out of curiosity. Also, is Zerker Toki not a servant that you can just get anytime? I didn't realize he was limited. The drain wouldn't be as much of a problem in Spring against humanity. That he is. And there's becoming quite a lot of threats against him. Yep. A lot of threats against humanity are appearing with the Lost Belts, you know. I'm pretty sure that tree was probably... Ah, Berserker. Right. Friend points, because, it was Kentucky and... Kentucky and somebody else were supposed to be in Apocrypha, but they were replaced. Right? It's probably the other people that are on the friends thing, to be honest, which I could easily check, but I'm being mildly lazy. Right now. And just keep choosing the coining, boys. Dem coins. I wonder, who has the weakest NP5 Noble Phantasm? Oh no! Sadness. Rip. I mean, to be fair though, the golden gems aren't really that hard to get, except for caster ones, I think. Actually, I could be wrong on that. Right, it's only Embers that is every day. That Berserkers can appear on every day. I'm sorry, I haven't actually farmed for gems in quite some time myself. And Jack might end up killing dragons outright instead of using turn normals afterwards if it starts attacking creatures in defense. So NP3 Jack can one-shot dragons. Okay, that's pretty cool. You know, I was always curious about why Jack wasn't able to just one-shot them. But NP3 Jack can. Okay. Good information to know. Very, very good information to know. I want to check. So who has the lowest damaging NP out of all servants? That are, come on, that have damaging NPs. I'm almost there. Lowest damaging NP goes to... Any guesses? Does anybody have any guesses what servant has the weakest NP in the game? Anybody at all? Because I actually want to know if anybody would guess this. Spartacus? You think Spartacus has the weakest NP in the game? And Destructive is right. It is, in fact, Giles Derise. Oh, you already know. That makes sense, then. Yeah, Giles at NP1 is 6,999, and at NP5, 11,665. Yeah. Giles Derise is weak. He's weaker than Jason. Let that sink into you. He's weaker than Jason himself. And he's a 3-star servant. It's actually kind of sad seeing Nobu down here so far. Like, I always thought Nobu was a really great servant, but, like, she's pretty far down on the list. I mean, granted, the modifiers definitely change things up for her, but without the modifiers, she kind of sucks. Which is surprising. Spartacus has the lowest base attack. Yeah, I'm looking more at the, just overall NP damages here, right now. Come on. Actually, let us get some money now. Because we have gotten as much of these manuscripts or whatever that we need. I'm trying to find, where is Spartacus? I probably passed him up here at this rate. Alright, so NP damage. Where does Sparty lie? Oh, Spartacus. Oh, Spartacus. Where, oh, where is the Spartacus? Phantom is second weakest, which makes you laugh when Ventos FGO tortures himself by grilling him. Hey, we all Yep, Giles is weaker than Angry Mango in terms of NP, indeed. We all have some way of torturing ourselves. Like how I tortured myself by doing a MASH solo of Kiara. You know, that took a long time to do. But I am happy with the end result. I'm happy with that end result. Spartacus. Where is Spartacus here? Is he very high up on the list, or did I just completely pass over him? Which is an entirely real possibility. Oh, Sparty! I think I passed over him. Yeah, I probably passed Spartacus on this. Considering I'm at Sun Zong right now. Gotta respect the love he gives him, though. Yeah, you know. Respect, indeed. Respect, indeed. Okay, I'm gonna just sort by Berserkers, I think, here. So, class. There's Angry Mango. The only... Why is he... That's very weird. 3.5 million on the ladder? Congratulations. Hey, Draconic. I'm using your Merlin. By the way, actually, Draconic, a question for you. Do you find that having your Twitch handle as your, message, does that seem to attract any attention, do you feel? Legit question out of curiosity here. Okay, I'm at the Berserkers. I still have this sorted very wonkily. Like, I don't know how... How are they sorting these? You think it does? Okay. I've been debating doing it myself for a while. You know? Debating it. I haven't actually done it just yet, obviously, but I've thought about doing it. You know? And I might just. I might. Okay, still at the Berserkers. Where is Spartacus on this list? Do I have to sort by frickin' rarity here? I think I gotta sort by rarity here. Unless I'm being a... There's Sparty. Okay, there is Spartacus. I completely must have passed over him when I did it by damage. So... he is that value. I should be able to find him now when I refresh it. So he is sitting at the 14,000 point range. I must have passed over him initially. There's because okay, yeah, I completely and totally just bypassed Spartacus when I was looking. So Spartacus out damages Nitocris, which is shocking. Bunyan, Nursery Rhyme. Dang, Spartacus out damages a lot of people that I actually use. Ah, that's why I can see ignores defense. That is probably why he does as good as he does, isn't it? Ignoring defense would be a very massive boon. Yes, you heard me right. Yeah, I just noticed that. I'm going to be very hard pressed to get all the chains I need. I feel like I'm going to be very much unlikely to get enough. So I think I need 89 chains total here to max out Enkidu. Thought you saw Grailed Spartacus solo the prototype finale during... Okay, that would be amazing. Holy crap, that would be amazing. I kind of want to see if I can't find that video now. I kind of want to see if I can't find that video. Okay, come on. Servant Planner, please work. I want to... There we go. Enkidu. Pretty sure I need 81 of these total to get him from 7 to 8, which is literally, I think, the literally only obstacle for me is 7 to 8 for Enkidu. And then he can go all the way up to 10. CAD showed it to everyone. Okay. So CAD is what I need to look for. Check that first. He's already level 90. Come on. Calculate. Okay, the servant player just doesn't work. Just pull up Enkidu. Wow, I did not one-shot. Holy crud. How did I not one-shot this? I used all my skills too, damn. RNG did not like me, it feels. Or it seems, rather. Okay, so yeah, I'm at 7 to 8. 29 chains apiece. That is indeed 87. Yes, 87 chains total is required. And I am currently sitting pretty at how many chains? Please let me be close. 66. I am 21 chains short. I might be able to pull this off. I just might barely pull this out. It is gonna be close, though. I'm gonna need a lot of chain drops, that's for certain. Because after Semiramis, it looks... This is the second iteration of Semiramis. It goes to Stulfo, then Adelante, and then back to Semiramis, so you know. Hope is not lost yet, I suppose. But things will get complicated before too long. Okay. But after Tsunamis is down, Mordred does drop fangs. So probably farm Mordred myself. And she's a 5-star one, so that makes her even more worthwhile. Those aren't chains. Also, wow, I didn't even realize I had over 200 million QP. Damn. Whew. That's a good amount of QP. That's a good amount of QP. For sure. Okay. And now that I've searched that up, I want to see... So... Spartacus... Nero Fest. Let's see if that will be enough. Spartacus 3-turn Nero Fest finale prototype. I think I may have found it. I do think I may have found it. Let me get this MP show started here. Boop. Boop. And I'll make my computer so it does not blast things. And we'll speed it up to 2 times the speed. Alright, so it is Spartacus and Double Waver. The waivers had golden captures the carp, it looks like. Holy cow. His NP wiped the first wave, no issues. Damn. Okay. That's why it's a 3-turn, because Nero's got that, right. Nero does have the guts there. Spartacus is, in fact, soloing this. Holy cow. Oh, Amadeus for that cheesy 50 crit stars. Did have to use a waiver MP there. But I think that he could have gotten through it without the waiver MP. Okay. Holy crap. It is legit. Spartacus soloed the prototype thing. Damn. It's Hong that did it. Took him about 4 hours of resets. Just read on the FGO wiki that you can immediately use the new ticket 5-star reason MP level as long as the one you owned was already buffed by power these ones. Okay. That does make sense. I was curious if that was the case, you know. It'd be kind of weird if it wasn't the case, I suppose. Because it would just be a waste of resources, you know, to... Oh man, I can finally get my NP5 Jack, you know, with this free servant. What's this? But my NP4 100 10 10 10 bond 15 Jack is already good.
You're telling me I have to level up this other Jack that's just gonna be fed to her as NP fodder? So yeah, it does make sense. It does indeed make sense. So that was a good pop neck. Pardon the yawn. Pardon the yawn. Okay. I wish I understood what you were saying there, Sunzong, but I don't. Chains, yes. 2 chains. There are no chains to hold me down. There are no chains on me. $68. Oh, I'm so close. So very close. 19. 19 more chains. And Enkidu can become a 10-10-10. Excuse me. That was my throat. Okay. Holy cow, I must be more tired than I thought. I suppose it doesn't help that I had trouble falling asleep last night. Trains would be a problem for me if you got King Hassan. Well, outside of the GSSR, I don't think King Hassan has another raid up until his strengthening quest drops. So, you know, if you're aiming for King Hassan, you got plenty of time to gather materials. Eh? Oh, Semiramis. Oh, Semiramis. How much I like you, Semiramis. You're so full of chains for me. You make my heart fill with glee. Oh, Semiramis. Oh, Semiramis. How much I wish you came home to me. I don't. Because honestly, I do feel like Semiramis was just a little bit too similar to Shootin' for my tastes, you know? Just a little bit too similar to Shootin', you know? Both are AoE assassins that focus on poison. Granted, Semiramis was a buster. Only wants to show up to matches with the Shiro. Yeah. She wants that Amakusa, you know? She wants that Amakusa. But you know, if I had Amakusa, I would have put some effort into rolling for Semiramis, you know? I would have. I would like to reunite those two. You know, they deserve a happy ending as well. Bad guys can get good endings too. They can. But sadly, I don't think I've ever even attempted to roll for Amakusa. Can I say that with utmost certainty? What has Amakusa... When has Apocrypha been on the raid up?
Shoot up for me in like 1 ticket. Hey, that must mean that you have an Amakusa. That must mean that she sees the potential that Amakusa will come home to you, Draconic. You have Amakusa and you don't care for Semi. Yeah, I mean, you know, I know it can get pure easy when I say got whole permanent. Yeah, she's obsessed with him, you know. But yeah, I mean, even if I did have Amakusa, I would roll for Semiramis, you know, but not so much that I would utilize her. It'd be more just, you know, complete the ship, complete the pairing or whatever. Because I'm a little bit weird like that. I'm not afraid to admit it, you know. I'm not. Although, to be fair, I would not mind Amakusa. He seems like a very powerful ruler servant. You know, AoE removes the buffs from the enemies, takes resisted damage, deals neutral damage, which, you know, that's fine. But still, I would not mind getting Amakusa. If I did get Amakusa, I would roll for Semiramis just slightly more than I did. You know, it's kind of why. Actually, I really shouldn't use that logic, should I? Because then that logic can be turned against me. But wait, you have Caesar. Why didn't you roll hard for Cleopatra? You ship Jelter with Kyo, so if you're weird, then so am I. We're all a little weird here. But then again, I love the Shiro semi-ship. Yes. Personally, I blame Rio, but I have to admit, I ship Kyo and Liz. You know? I blame Rio for it, but I ship it. Because were they really just hibernating in that cardboard box through the winter? I don't think they were. I think that they were keeping themselves warm during that winter, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. But the Rio comics are so good. So good, so good, so good. I kind of hope that we get more of the Rioverse servants. Plus, there is the Yuri Land comic that Lightworks put out. Wait, what? Wait, what? I've not heard of this. What is this Yuri Land comic? You have piqued my curiosity. It sounds like something real. I am now very curious. Oh, I thought, okay. I thought that, I do remember that. That was another Rio comic. I thought that it was like a whole separate thing from the Rio stuff. I do remember what one you're talking about. I do remember that now. Okay, I was thinking it might have been something different. But now that you've described it, I do remember. Okay, got it. Yeah, that was a good one. That is what started the Kyo Liz ship. That I think grew... Oh, no. I think the one thing that started the Kyo Liz ship was an even older Rio comic. The one where they talk about how good it feels for NP5 or something like that, I want to say. You know? And Liz asks Kyo if they want to help her NP5 or NP5 100% or something like that. I don't remember the exact thing. I can, like, visualize the panels of the comic in my mind. I just can't remember the lines. Also, RNG strikes again. Sun Zong does not get the kill. Rip Aroni.
お望みのままに。ご苦労様。じゃあ次に行こう。
Another chain for the Chain Lord. Praise the chain. Praise it. $15 chains left. The remaining ones, I'm going to try to get our Q Altar, Arjuna Altar, Super Orion, and King Hassan. Ah! I see that you like to press red until it's dead destructive. You too are a powerful proponent of the press red until it's dead. Very nice. Very nice. I wonder how they're going to implement that. That is a good question. You know, that is a good question. It could honestly just be a whole Rio crossover event. That's the only way I can. That's the only way I can think that they would even implement any of them, perhaps. Like, maybe something to do with the Rioverse casters somehow making their way into our world, and all the rest of the Rioverse servants have to come and team up to stop them or something, you know? That could be the only way I could really think of it working. So close. So close. I've got so many apples I didn't even realize. Maybe for anniversary they are going to flood us with bronze servants. Are they? I've not heard this. I was unaware that they were going to flood us with some more bronze servants for... Well, I suppose Japan's anniversary is what you mean, right? Because I know that, next year anniversary, we're getting the whole low rarity servants in the gacha, which mainly includes Gareth and Jason, as the only two names I actually remember. Yeah, Gareth and Jason are the only two ones I actually remember. Not confirmed for Ah, no chains, no chains. There are no chains to hold me down. There are no chains on me. Hey, speaking of Rio, it seems that another of the chapters has been translated. Okay, issue 138. Okay, Sean wearing a suit. That's kind of Funny. Okay.
こいつは手強そうだ。お任せ。夢のように片付け。何事もやればできるさ。じゃあこういうのどうだ。つまり夢中だな。他にやることないの？
Grizzlies are murdered due to her wanting John the Baptist's head. The Rioverse servants are so nice. I feel like I just forgot to press a button there. Okay, I guess I did not forget to press a button. Lucky me. Lucky me. 2 more chains! And a lore. Woo! I got me a lore, lore. She's in love with like crazy yandere. Fair. You know? I mean... Can a yandere love something that's dead? I don't know. That is a question of the ages. I feel. Question of the ages. And thank you. Since she's in love with the skull. You know, fair. I mean... I suppose it makes some sense. Yanderes just want to be with the object of their affection with no concern as to... and will kill or do anything to anybody that tries to get in their way. So I suppose yandere could, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, so yeah, yandere could definitely work. Also, holy cow, I'm getting so much QP. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do with... Okay, I do know with him. That was a bold-faced lie. I definitely know what I'm gonna do with all this QP. Definitely know what I'm gonna do with all this QP. However, I don't have the chains. I'm a dozen short. Semi, Ramis, please. Just 12 more chains. Just 12. Salome. Yeah, see, that name is just so... I can't even say anything about the name because I can't say that name's so weird that I don't even, like, it doesn't even register. Because we have names like Zhuanzong Sanzong, or, what's another servant with a really wild name? Grand Duchess Anastasia Romanov. Penthesilea is another stranger name. Yeah, I'm pulling at strings here. I am definitely grasping at strings here. Okay. So... it is actually getting kind of close to time here. I'll probably be able to get 1 or 2 more runs through before I'm going to have to call the stream. Because I do work in the AM. And work is fairly tiring. So I sadly can't, you know, stay up forever streaming, looking at classical artwork. It's usually hard to look away Given how well they are, her and John said. Okay, I kind of want to look at this now as well, while this NP will be loading. So, Salome, then. That's her name. Let's see here. Salome. Oh, wow. Well. That's, wow. There's a lot of images with her and his head. A lot of images. Okay. Okay. This is her FGO profile pic. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, they nailed it quite on. Also, that final Ascension art, though. That final Ascension art is... I'm gonna be honest, that final Ascension art is... very creepy. Like... it doesn't look like it would be creepy. That final Ascension art is... creeping me out, man. Okay, back to stage 1. That's a little bit disturbing. Whoever made that clearly had quite the imagination, let's say. I like the April Fool's art better. Yeah, I like the April Fool's art much better than any of the other art of her. Much better. Charisma. Dance of Lewdness. Debuff. They're not even trying at this point. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, I think that, I think this is probably gonna be where we, yeah, the April Fool's art is very cute. It is definitely a difference from her normal artwork, that is certain. But, anyways, we are pretty much at the time for the stream. So I will be calling this one here. Wednesday's stream will... I'm not sure, honestly. I haven't decided yet if it's going to continue Apocrypha or if I'm going to do Persona. Mainly for the fact that by the time Wednesday comes around, I should theoretically be done with I should be pretty much done with any kind of farming I need to do, so it would kind of be a little bit pointless to, you know, stream Fridays, which is just the finale of the event. So yeah, I think that, actually there's one more thing I want to check before I make that final decision. How long does this still have? 6 days. So that will be up on Friday. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely pulled from the morbid when they came up with her. They definitely pulled from the morbid. But, anyways. So, Wednesday's stream will probably not be Fate. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a break here. You know, read on my own time. I won't read any of the story bits myself. I'll just skip through them as much as it pains me to do it. But, Friday's stream, we will be finishing off the Apocrypha event. By then, I should have all my farming done, and yeah. So, for now, I've been Solar Dragon. I do hope that you all enjoyed this, stream. I certainly enjoyed it. Spartacus definitely had one of the best freaking lines that I have seen in FGO. Like, hats off to you, Spartacus, man. Hats off to you. You fly like the little birdie you wanna be, man. Make 101 of these. There we go. Yeah. But, yeah, I'll be calling this one here. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave us some feedback however you see fit. And if you want to check out more, you can either check out Twitch or YouTube, whichever one you're on. You can check out the opposite. There's plenty of stuff to watch. But once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I do hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.